Hi friends, in this particular video, we would be studying how to reconcile data using Copilot for Finance in Microsoft Excel. So I have provided you one file called as recon data-final and the link for that is provided below this video. You can download that file and utilize that file for training and research purposes. So when you open that file, you will notice that there are two tabs in this file. In the first tab, you will find it is called as sales invoice, and in that there are four columns: invoice ID, date, customer name, and the amount. In the second tab, whose name is payments received, you will find the columns like payment ID, invoice ID, payment date, and amount received. Let me just remove these yellow filters which I have given. So I just press Ctrl and I will just make it to white fill. Alright, so now I would like to do a reconciliation of data. So there are some records in sales invoice sheet, and versus that invoice we have received certain payments. So I would like to compare whether we have received the payments for all the invoices which are raised in the sales invoice sheet. Now it is very difficult to individually check for each invoice number matching with the other invoice number in the another file. So Excel provides you with one add-in called as the Copilot for Finance. So let us first get that add-in. In order to get that add-in, you have to go in the Home tab. In the add-ins panel, here you have add-in. In the add-in, click on More Add-ins. And in More Add-ins, you type Copilot for Finance and hit Enter. So here you will see Copilot for Finance for Microsoft Excel. It is a free add-in. So you have to just click on that add-in and click on Add. Then it will ask you for the license. Click on Continue. Now you will see that that add-in will be shown in the Home tab in the extreme right corner over here. And you will see one window opens up, Copilot for Finance, giving you an option to reconcile the data. So you can be present anywhere in the sales sheet or in the payments receipt sheet, and then come into Copilot for Finance and click on Reconcile your data. Now, Copilot instantly recognizes that you are having two sheets, sales invoice and payments received. And in the sales sheet, you are having all the data relating to sales. And in the payments receipt, you are having all the data relating to the receipt. So I click on Next. Now it is asking you to select at least two columns, one of each type for each table. So you have to select the matching columns between both the sheets. So you can see that we have one column called as Invoice ID, and a similar column is present in the payments file as well. So we'll use this as the matching column. So in the sales, we click on Add column and we select Mapping Key. So our mapping key is Invoice ID of sales matching with the Invoice ID of the receipt file. After that, for the last time, you have to click on Add column and select Monetary column. In the monetary column, you have to select that particular column which you want to reconcile. So it is the amount of the sales field matching with the amount received over here. Then click on Next. And now it will reconcile the data. It will take a short while and it will create a new sheet and show you the result of the reconciliation over there. Now let us see what is the result. So in the result, Here you can see there are three columns. The first column is the sales invoice, all data relating to sales by. Second column is all data relating to the payments received. And third is the difference. So if you go at the bottom, you can see that you have raised totally all the invoices of 5870 and you have received 5430 and the total balance amount is 440. So this is the first thing which you should be visible at a glance. Then let's go on the top. In the top, you can see that there are 4 invoices which has unmatched transactions. Unmatched transactions means for invoice 001, the amount raised is 100. However, the amount which you have received is 50. So 50 is balanced. For invoice 006, the amount since raised is 300, but you have received 200. So the balance is 100. Same way for 13 and 17. Now let us see what are these potentially matched invoices. So invoice number 003. So let us go into payments received into sales invoice. And here you can see invoice 003, the sales happened and the invoice raised is 200. Now we go into payments received and you see invoice 003, there are 2 payments received. One is of 100 and second is 100. So the sales is of 200 and you have totally received 100 and 100, so 200. So that is why it is coming in the potentially matched invoice. That is, in the sales it is 200 and amount received is 200. Now let us see invoice 009. So we go into sales invoice and 009 you can see it is 220 is the billing amount. You come into payments received and invoice 009 you can see there's one of 100 and second of 120, so total 220. So the billing is of 220 and the receipt is also of 220. Hence, it is coming in the potentially matched invoices. Difference is 0. Then in the matched transactions, here you can click on this plus icon and here it will show you all the invoices which have an exact match. So these are from your sales and these are from your payments received, and this is the difference. In a nutshell, the total number of invoice raised, that is 4660 plus 420 plus 790, it comes to 5870 versus the amount received is 4660 plus 420 plus 350, and it tells you that the amount received is 5430 and the amount balance, it is showing you total of this column and that is 440. So you can see it is a faster, neater and a cleaner way of reconciling the data if you use Copilot for finance, and right now it is free. So friends, make usage of this utility and reconcile the data. Please like, share and subscribe for more such interesting videos. See you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.